State House, probably 10.
We were allowed to have input through a task force.
So it's every few years.
Along with several other management entities, individuals. Our company representatives. We're about 20
All right, we'll-
on that task.
Call back the planning commission meeting and acknowledge that no votes or decisions were made during our executive session. So we're moving on to our old business of discussing short-term rental analysis. So I'm not sure who's in the driver's seat of that.
Yeah, I will just say that I put this on the agenda as a more as a placeholder than anything. I don't know, Scott, we talked or we exchanged emails about putting the map and the information potentially kind of up on a public site to just have things starting to come out of the planning commission.
Or just in the packet or something.
Yep. So, the map and the data for that initial map are on the city's website next to our agenda as an additional file. So for the benefit of anybody hearing, if you want to check the map as it's created now, that's on the city's
That's
website.
the amended map.
It has not been amended. It was the same thing that you all looked at. I don't think there hasn't been a new map made
And
since.
maybe it's worth a quick, you want me to explain?
Yeah.
Yeah, just update on that. We did talk about it. It was presented at the last meeting. But, the caveat is we were going to make some minor modifications to those areas. We just got the information from Steve. We're going to make those modifications to the map. So we will update that. I don't think it's going to materially change things too much. We'll update the summary that goes along with it. And then then we're prepared to start talking about, okay, what is it telling us? What does it mean? What kind of recommendations do we formulate or can we formulate from there? I don't know that we're prepared to do that this evening. So I think we're meeting on the 23rd, but that's the traffic one, or we're meeting again on the
Yes.
23rd.
Yep.
So we could either do it then, or, at some point, do we want to even just schedule a special workshop or something to talk about that topic if people are interested in it. But we should have the update and then have it back into the map application probably within the next week or two. We'll have it before the 23rd meeting for sure. So perhaps the recommendation,
Being kind of right after that. So there'll be 2 meetings pretty quickly from this group. So maybe
Okay.
we'll have the updated map of the 23rd and then maybe have an eye on kind of putting together a recommendation at the next meeting. I believe that I do have a conflict with the April, we should be April 13th. That I believe I will be out of the office that week, and I wanted to see if going back to the following Wednesday, April 20th, would be acceptable to the group.
That's
Amy,
not-
I don't know, are you seeing anything on the 20th? I like to schedule our meetings right around when she has court. Like 30 minutes after court.
No, court on the 16th.
Does the 20th seem to work for everybody? Okay. That's acceptable.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and I'll send out a schedule for that.
Pizza and beer.
Pizza and beer, as always. And then otherwise, we have Stantec's. We have Stantec coming back on the 23rd.
That should be good.
There's nothing else. That's all I have.
Motion to adjourn.
Is it the 23rd? For some reason I have the 29th. Not to say that I clicked the right button. Wait a minute.
I do too.
I do too on the 29th.
4:30 on the 29th.
29th.
Yeah.
Right. That is-
Are you're flying blind? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, 29th.
So So we're moving the 13th to the 20th.
13th to the 20th, and then we have a standing meeting on the 29th of Stantec
of March.
of March. Thank you, Ron. Catch
Tuesday,
Oh,
the
you know me,
29th.
I'd show up and no one will be there.
it.
I should have at 3:30 today for this.
Was that me?
I saw you, I was like,
I think it was just because the last one was at 3:30. I don't know. I must have scrolled down too far. Just been jockeying them around a little bit, so I don't want to miss anything.
Barry, he's gets a gold star. All right. Did you all make a motion to adjourn?
We've not, do we have a motion?
So
to adjourn?
moved.
Got a motion?
I'll second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Wait, we didn't have discussion.
There's no, some things you just